Good day, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of Fayette Focus. Harry Wright with you. Today, my guest from Operation Christmas Child, we've got Barbara Lankto. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you today, Harry?
Wonderful. Now, you know, it is September. No one is thinking about Christmas yet, but now's the time to be thinking about those shoe boxes.
Absolutely. This is the time to buy the school supplies to put in your shoe boxes because they're on sale.
Yep.
Items from summer are on sale. Clothing's on sale from the summertime. Perfect time to start packing.
That's right. And, you know, when you think about putting that shoebox together, a large majority of it is these school items like a ruler and pencils and crayons. Now, you wouldn't think that giving a child crayons for Christmas is a big deal, but in the countries and the places that these boxes are going to, it is a big deal.
Absolutely. Some of the children can't go to school if they don't have school supplies. And many of the families can't afford it. They might only have a few dollars left over, so only one child can go to school. But if you put fill your shoebox with school supplies, you're giving an education to that child.
We don't think about that here in America because, you know, the parents get the list sent home and here's what the child needs and all this and that, and we go get it. But in other countries, if your child is not supplied, they don't go to school.
That's right. They don't go to school. They don't have the benefit of education. They don't have any hope of improving their life because they don't have a pencil.
So go out now while everything's on sale because the stores all bought too much and they didn't sell it all during the school supply sale. Go buy it now and save it for when you go to pack your shoebox later on.
That's right. That's right. Now is the time to buy. Year-round actually is the best way to do it because you hit all of the sales all year round.
That's right. As soon as the warm weather comes in, that's when you buy your gloves and your toboggans and your thick socks because that's another gift that we don't think about as being important. But when these boxes get sent to cold weather climates and in it that child opens it up and there's gloves, mittens, or a toboggan to wear, now they're going to get to stay warm.
Exactly. And some people think, well, what if a child in Africa gets those items? It gets cold in the desert, Harry.
Oh, yeah, it gets cold everywhere. At nighttime, it gets cold everywhere.
Yes.
So everybody could use it. You're not going to be thinking about, well, this box is going here. Just pack the box with as much goodies as you can. Remember, there's some no-nos. What are the things that you don't want packed?
New this year, no toothpaste, no food or candy, even hard candy of any kind. Those aren't allowed. No liquids, no bracelets with liquid in it, no shampoos. Anything liquid doesn't go.
But a bar of soap would go.
A bar of soap is fantastic.
Another gift that we wouldn't think about, but in some areas of the world, that's the only bar of soap there.
Exactly. And toothbrush.
Yep. Even though you don't do the
it.
toothpaste, the toothbrush, still they can brush their teeth.
Yes, there's a story about an orphanage in Africa where 70 girls had 2 toothbrushes to share. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't even want to share a toothbrush with my family,
right?
Let alone 69 other girls. So it's so important. Put 2 in there. Put 3 toothbrushes in there.
Exactly. There doesn't have to be the sharing, because that's another thing that we hear about constantly when we get letters back from the kids that receive these boxes. We hear about how they not only had what they had, but they also shared with others. So put 5 or 6 toothbrushes in that box, a dozen or so pencils, a couple of boxes of 24 count crayons.
Yes.
I mean, the boxes, we will show you a box right over here, the new ones this year. This is something brand new. This is plastic with a snap-on lid. Now, I tried to get the lid off. It's a little tough, but if it fits in here, it ships. And you think about that. You can get a 24-pack, a couple of 24 packs of crayons in there, 5 toothbrushes, and 24 pencils, and you wouldn't even take up very much of that space. How do they get their hands on one of these boxes?
If they go to SamaritansPurse.org, click on Operation Christmas Child, there's a resource button, and that will take them right to these shoe boxes. They cost $18 for a case of 12 plus shipping. If they don't want the plastic ones, we still have our cardboard ones.
And they're fairly sturdy as well, too. And as you can see, you can get quite a bit in here as well. Now, the cardboard ones are available.
They are available, same website. They're $22 for a case of 100 plus shipping.
So they could really get to say you get a case of 100 of the cardboard boxes. Their family is going to use maybe 10 of them. They could give the other 10 to you.
Exactly.
And that's or the same way with the plastic boxes. If you don't need all 18 boxes or 12 boxes, you could use what you want and then call when you deliver the boxes off. You can say, "Look, here's some empties that I can donate."
Exactly. We'll never say no to a shoebox.
Never say no to a shoebox. So we've told you what you can't put in it. What can you put in it? Use your imagination. I suggest you go to the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar and find something. A wonderful little Tonka truck or a Matchbox car would fit in here. Please, no items that depict military things. Some of the boxes that these are going, some of the countries rather, these boxes are going to, these children all know too well what war looks like, and they don't need to be reminded. So maybe a front end loader or a little dump truck or something of that nature. Fill these. You use your imagination. Over the years that I've been involved with this program, I have seen such wonderful ideas go into these shoe boxes. The important things, though, school supplies, no glues, no liquids of any kind, no paste, no candy this year, no toothpaste this year, toothbrushes, those kinds of things, toboggans, gloves, shoes, socks, anything you can fit in there.
Anything can fit in there. Toys, dolls. You can even put a soccer ball in there. Just take the ear out, but make sure you put the pump in so
That's
they
right.
can pump it up.
They need to pump it up. That's right. So put the pump in a box. I'll tell you what, the joy that a village could have with a soccer ball.
Absolutely.
And you don't think about that, but for years, we had Nadia come in and talk about the doll that she had and how for years that doll went from one child to another.
Yes.
It's not just giving once to one child, you're giving for a lifetime.
Exactly. And you'd be surprised when the children receive the shoebox, they share. Whatever's in there, they'll share with others.
See, and that's that you're loving them and they're loving others, and that's the way that it is. Folks, I guarantee you will feel fantastic if you fill out a shoebox. What's the website again?
SamaritansPurse.org.
SamaritansPurse.org. That's where you go. I want to thank Barbara for coming in today and sharing this wonderful organization and this wonderful project. Be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Harry. Thanks for your support.